but it's working with like you know, like it's what's it called, the chicken that lays the golden egg. Like, why would we want to stop now? Like the clowns that we are, we put in. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, my name is Nobukuman, and if you're coming back, welcome back. So as the title suggests, today I'm going to tell you guys about the time when we got scammed. I just want to say, if at any point during this video you think that was so dumb, how could they not see that? That would never happen to me. I mean, please know that prior to this incident, we also were the type of people who would have sworn it could never happen to us. So just listen, just listen to the story and learn what you can learn so that it doesn't happen to you, because I promise you, you think it will never happen to you until it happens to you. So, you know what I think about this story? I just...
God have mercy upon us.
We've healed now. I think we've healed, which is why it's now easier to talk about it. Anyway, the year was 2020, the famous 2020, the COVID year. And the month must have been December, November, December. I don't remember what I was doing that day on the internet. But then, anyway, I came across this thing that was called BTC market. So it was like for trading currencies, and I think it was currencies, and yeah, it wasn't stocks, it was just currencies, right? So I came across it, and like I read up on it, and apparently it was an easy to use platform where you could even like do some trades yourself, and it even had like testimonies, and I think what if there was like David Ramsey or something, I don't know. And in hindsight, I'm thinking maybe there's a dupe of these BTC markets, because it seemed, anyway, I don't know what happened. But anyway, you know, I read up on it, and I saw how you sign up and all that, and I was like, you know what, this sounds cool. So I created an account, I signed up and all that. Then I tell my husband, I'm like, babe, there's this thing called, you know, BTC markets. Apparently it's doing well. Like you trade currencies and all that. And like, so do you want to try it out? So then he's like, okay. And then I'm like, I think to start out, to try it out, we need to put like $500 US, which is like 300 and something pounds, you know? So we're like, okay, let's see how it goes. And therein lies the first lesson, which is, only experiment with money which you're willing to lose. Only experiment with money which you're willing to use. So anyway, we signed up, we put in that $500 US. And the people were quick, I think in no time, you know, our details were in there, and we had someone calling us saying, I'll be your personal trader or tutor or whatever for this period. Then they're like, so for this £500, you get about, I don't know, was it 3 or 4 open trades? And they know they show you the number. So with this 3 or 4 open trades, I think maybe it was about 5 or 6, I don't know. But basically we're going to trade, I think it was once or twice a week, and they're showing us the profit margins and all that. And then like, so after this 6 or so trades are over, you won't be able to trade any further, because we only allow premium members to trade. So we're like, whoa. Let's start with the 500. So the first trade comes, we get in there, and what they used to do is that you do it all yourself. So they send you a shadow request so that, you know, they can see what's on your screen, but they tell you which coins to open and what to open, what to sell, etc. But you're literally in control and doing it yourself. So because apparently they're not allowed to trade for you, because one day you're gonna say, hey, I wasn't aware. So they talk you through the process, but you do it yourself. So come the first trade, we get in there, make a few bucks. Then second trade, it's cruising, man. Like, you know, it was cruising, you know, and it was exciting. I mean, after the first or second trade, you're like, you know. And then, so those $500 trades, you know, the number of the trades that were open under $500 finished. Then they're like, okay, fine. So now you've exhausted your trades. So if you have 2 options, right? You could, you know, withdraw your money. If you feel like this is enough, you can withdraw the money that you've made. And I think at that point, we had almost doubled it. Maybe it was now about 800 or so. They're like, so at this point, depending on how you feel, you can, you know, withdraw your money, or you could top up with a further 500. I think it must have been a further 500 to get you over that 1,000 or so mark, where you now become a premium member. And what the company does is that when you top up, you also get like free credit from the company. So it's like a bonus thing. Therein lies lesson number 2. sometimes just take the money and go. You know, just take the money that you've made and go. Don't try to make more than you, just take what you got and go. But anyway, so we speak about it like, but it's working was like, you know, like it's what's it called? The chicken that lays the golden egg. Like, why would we wanna stop now? This thing obviously works. Tatia Nileo $500, we top up, you know. If it wasn't even, maybe it was even 1,000. I don't know. But there was a top up and we topped up. Yo, now the premium trades were coming in now. You know those ones, the premium stock, we're trading premium stock. It was coming in. We were.
Hey, Riteni, Ota, we are within.
Yeah, it was working out. Anyway, so this continues for a while. We're trading now. There's no limit on the trades. There's no limit on the trades, on the number of trades. We're trading now. Plus that bonus, you know, that the company gave us. We're trading. And then on this particular day, right, we trade. This guy was called Michael, our personal whatever you wanna call it, was called Michael, right? So as per usual, open trade and all that. So he says, okay, let's open this trade. It's a big one, but we have to leave it overnight because you know, it's a big, yeah, I don't even remember the technical parts of it, but basically you are saying we must leave the trade open overnight so that it matures and all that. So the first day or two, you know, that trade was doing well, man. We could say, yeah, it's really good that we leave it overnight. And it was working, man. It was going up. We could see the numbers going up. You know, when you can see your future itself, when you're like, yeah, here, yeah, within the money, you know. And yes, bendine themba.
Oh, bendine themba because yongini ibisiza yathatha sharp curve.
Come day, I don't know, 2 or something, man, this starts going down, man, and we're like, you know, we try to get hold of Michael, but we can't get hold of him, and it starts going down now. Finally, we get hold of him and say, no, it happens, you know, with these big trades, you know, it's a volatile market, it's going to come back up. And now we're like, dude. But anyway, like, you know, I trust the pros, you know, trust the pros. Michael says, let's leave it for a little bit more. Oh. The money goes to 0. We lose it all, guys. Yay. We lose it all. Michael says that the day everything goes, you know, we can see it's now in the minus. Finally get home, Michael says he's so sorry, I don't know what happened, but I've lost my job because I've lost so many clients, man. And at that point, I'm like, I don't care about your job, dude. We want our money back, you know. And at this point, you're not just thinking about the 1,000 that came from your pocket, right? Because even the profits are yours. Now you're thinking, man, we've lost over 2,000 or 2.5 there. Like, I was just like, you know, the sob story about you losing your job, I want our money. But anyway, he's like, so I've lost my job, so someone's going to replace me, manager's going to talk to you, and I mean, like, we're devastated, but you know, we're kind of hopeful that, okay, says the manager is going to talk to us and try and recover. Fine, we leave it. A couple of weeks later, one of the people there calls, I think she's called Mary or something like that. She's like, oh yeah, so this is me from, you know, BTC Markets, and you know, we just wanted to let you know that, you know, Michael was let go. He really made a blunder, and he cost a lot of clients a lot of money. We're very sorry for how these things turned out. We don't know what got into him. It was negligent on his part, and so because of that, we need to try to help you fix this. You know, we need to help you make back your money. And we're like, you know, this sounds like, you know, yeah, they must help us. And they're the ones who lost our money. The lawyer and me is kicking in, like, it's negligence. They must cork, you know. And then she says, so, but to be able to help you, you need to deposit $1,000 because we need somewhere to start from. But when you deposit this $1,000, what will happen is that there will be no limits at all, and I'll put you on the executive manager's, sort of like bandwidth where you trade more than you'd ever trade as a normal member, because this is our way of trying to make it back to you. And you know, the first, I was like, why must I put in $1,000 to make back the money that you lost me? And I mean, I'm hot-headed, you know. I'm the Puma Silwe, at least verbally. I'm not physical, but I'm the stand my ground. You must tell me what's going on here. So it's like, put in 1,000. I remember that call was tense because I was like, No, I don't understand why we must put in $1,000 because you're the guys who lost us money, right? So why are we putting in? And this is like, you know what? I'm only trying to help you here because remember that when you trade, you do it at your own risk. So we could leave it if you don't want. And then now you're like, okay, fine. I mean, we lost that much money. This person seems legit. I mean, she's the manager and all that. And then we're like, okay, fine. Let's put in like the clowns that we are. We put in the $1,000. Anyway, lesson number 3. Do not ignore the red flags. Like, it should have been a big red flag to say, oh, why can't they just put in the money for themselves, make us our money, then take out? Like, when 1 plus 1 is equals 5, just don't ignore that, you know. But anyway, we put in that money. We trade. Now I'm making bigger money in tens and thousands. And now at this point, like, you know, my husband is kind of caught on how to like do it himself. Now we don't remember twice a week they would come and shadow us and show us, talk us through the process. But now my husband is a boffin like that, is smart, so he'd kind of learned how to do it himself. So like, even when we're not doing those, you know, those guided ones, we're now trading for ourselves. And yeah, I know the money was coming. And then on one of the days, and we had made a lot of money. At least we thought we had made a lot of money. Okay, the numbers say we had made a lot of money. Anyway, on one of the days, this lady comes and says, we're not talking us through the trade thingy. And then she says, open this trade, put so much, we put that much. And then, I don't know what happens, but like, the money sort of like disappears. Then she says, how much did you put? Then we say, we put so much. They said, no, I said put this much. Then we're like, no, we heard you saying this much. It's like, no, there's no way I could have said this much. Guys need tea. The money vanished once again. And now this time she was saying, no, it's not my fault. You guys didn't listen. Like, because I said this, I am sure I said this. I couldn't. The money gone. Gone. All of it gone. And gone. So now at this point, apart from the profits that we thought we had, that we never had, it's fine. But I think from our own pocket, we had lost about $3,500 US. Gone. Anyway, at this time, then she's like, you guys should have listened. Like, it's a whole entire hula baloo, and you know, we're just fed up now. Like, you know what, screw you. Sorry for the French. And we're just like, you know what, we're done with this. Like, we're completely done. We're just like, we don't care. We're done. We're like, you know what, we've learned our lesson. No, let's just, yeah, this is it. We've just learned our lesson. We're done. It's painful, man, to lose money like that. And at this point, you don't realize that you've been scammed, right? You're still thinking, oh, luck wasn't on our side. Oh, we didn't listen, carefully. It's our fault, what. So it was hard and we had to lick our wounds and whatever. And then like months later, someone again calls me saying, so, I'm a manager from BTC Markets. I understand that you've lost money twice, and I'm here to... And I was like, yay. Is it written stupid in my forehead? I do not even want to hear from you guys. The last time you said, hey, put the 1,000, and all. I am not doing this back and forth game with you again. And I think at this point, weird, because after stuff happens, you're like, no, man. What happened here? So I think at this point we've done our research and we've learned that this is a long-running scam. They let you put money in there and then you lose it, and then they say they're gonna help you, to get it back. And then so at this point this guy says, I can help you if you put. I'm like, hey, whoa. Please, we don't do that here. And then now he's being aggressive. And then I was like to him, Kanti, if I'm telling you that no, we're not going to put in an extra 1,000, whatever it is, why is it so painful to you that I don't want to make back the money? I guess I'm the one who made the loss, because I was like, no, I'm really trying to help you here, but you're being a difficult. I'm like,
Yeah? Which one is that one?
but if I'm being difficult, I'm the one who suffered the loss. And if I'm saying I'm fine with the loss, why are you pushing so hard? And it's like, oh, you're being ungrateful. And I was like, you know what? Do this. And I cut the phone, and that was it. So guys, this is how we got scammed off $3,500 US on the internet. You know, we're not the most intelligent people out there, but we're relatively highly intelligent people. We think things through. I know we're risk takers and all that, but generally we are you know, we think things through, and it just happened to us. But then the final lesson that I have for you is that God restores. Hallelujah. God restores. I remember when we lost that money, it was a few months after I started working, and we're working on our savings and our mentioned savings and all that. So like we're taking money and all that, and so we had plans, for what we wanted to invest in the coming year, and we thought this money was going to grow, so I wanted to fuel those investments and all that. And at that time when we lost that money, we thought, oh yeah, shucks, there goes our plans. But God in His goodness helped us, and we were able to, like, in our other investments, to make back that money and more. And I remember last year, that's how we ended up buying our first investment property in South Africa and all that. So like we literally made things back, and we're almost at the same, if not a better place than we're in a couple of months, really. And that's our embarrassing story. Just a short one to let you know that, hey, even the dumbest things happen to the most intelligent or clever people. Like, that's just the way life is. And sometimes you just take the L and you laugh it off and you keep it moving. I hope you guys enjoyed this first story time. If I think of anything funny again, I think I'll do this. I enjoyed telling this story and laughing at myself all over again. But yeah, I think this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you did, let me know in the comment section, and bigger than that, like. And please share and please subscribe. Let's get the channel to 1,000 subscribers. Enjoy your week. See you guys again next time.